Freedom's the answer. What's the question? You're listening to Ernest Hancock.
Welcome back to Declare Your Independence with me, Ernest Hancock, here in Phoenix, Arizona, where it's very nice. Ooh, I got a jacket on. You know, what's that about? You know, we're in Phoenix, so that's not that bad. You know, the one thing I wanted to go over a couple, just real quick headline these, and we'll get to Jack. Because, you know, mask-wearing protesters in District of Columbia in Washington can now be arrested. Now, this was something that we made a big deal about with the Phoenix police here. I'm going, look, man, you know, it's legal. I wear a V mask with, you know, half, you know, Braveheart blue paint on it in my kilt, you know, and a gun, passing out stuff. What are you going to do about it? And they didn't like that too much, you know.
No,
but they were
I imagine not.
You know, but they understood. I'm going, look, man, you know, think about this stuff because this is the kind of thing that's going to happen. Well, Chris wasn't wearing a mask, but, you know, it's so here it comes. But there was, you know, there's always a little ray of hope. Morpheus put up this article. It's a digital camcorder. It has a 5 megapixel, 4-power digital zoom, takes photos and video, supports SD card. It's 8 gigabyte SD card, and the entire video camera sells for $18.88.
Wow.
I mean, you know, so I'm going, yep. Anyway, it's a big lot, and everybody was like going, is that real? And I'm going, you know, think about it. Because all there is, you know, it's all about, you know, the lens. I mean, heck, my little droid here, man, is like freaking takes better video of my first digital cameras. So, you know, I'm going, all right, yes, all it really is just a big box just to put the lens in, you know,
right.
Go onto the chip, and then you got the view screen, and it's just plug in, do up YouTube. So they took my $18 camera. Okay, well, that's, you know, big deal. Then you have, you know, along technology front here, have an article on Hong Kong, 4th generation internet arrives. Now, this is what this means. In Hong Kong, one of the most populous, densely populated areas on the planet, and everybody gets free Wi-Fi. Okay?
Wow.
So what happens, sooner or later, the planet is just going to be, and of course, they're going to want their little fingers in everything and track everything and whatever. But, you know, I don't know if the bad guys understand the power of $18 video cameras and free Wi-Fi. You know,
right.
This is what has got, and that's when we were talking to the officers about this thing at Sky Harbor. We were going, look, man, you do 10 seconds of something stupid, we'll make you famous. I just want you guys to understand. All you got to do is, it's not like you can hide it or one little thing. Everybody's got a camera. Heck, the guy, you know, his eyeglasses is camera. His little, you know, looks like a memory stick on his collar is a camera.
Pen.
Yeah, pen. I mean, we got those here. They were when they first came out. They're $180. Now they're like, you know, giving them away like calculators. You know, I remember when they first came out with the Tandy calculators, and it was in the late '60s, and they were just, you know, the little red displays. You remember those?
Yeah.
They were $80 back in the late '60s.
Yeah.
You know, that's what, I don't know, hundreds of dollars now, just to be able to do a calculator. So you didn't have to go the thing.
Right.
And I'm going, you know, I remember somebody saying one time, oh, they'll become so cheap, they'll just give them away. No, that'll never happen. Heck, they're going to start giving away video cameras.
Sure.
You know, so I'm going, okay, so technology be a-coming. Now, one thing that I wanted to up here for the video audience, you go in, I want you to Google Red Dawn. Now, there's Red Dawn, 1984, with Patrick Swayze and Charlie Sheen. That's kind of what launched their careers. And it was all about the Russians invade the Midwest, so on. Then you have the Plain States and such. Now they have Red Dawn 2010 that they moved to 2011 because even the Chinese government is protesting the release of this movie. Because this movie is all about, instead of being the Russian and Cubans, now it's the Chinese and the Russians. Chinese and Russians just went off the dollar. Chinese and Russians are having joint military exercises. Chinese and Russians, and all of a sudden they got a movie. And what's the poster say? The poster is "Restoring Your Country," and it has a Chinese hand holding up the Statue of Liberty, repairing your economy, and they got the dollar on the anvil and they're pounding on it, fighting corporate corruption, and it's got a Chinese flag sticking through the Merrill Lynch bull, you know, on Wall Street. So I'm going, you know, this is going to be dang. And what that whole movie was about was people rising up against the occupation of.
Right.
So we'll see where that one goes. Then we have Homeland Security has been shutting down dozens of websites without a court order. Now, of course, they're saying, well, they're BitTorrent file sharing kind of illegal, whatever. Damn, we're just shutting them down because we can't. Okay.
Right.
So this is, wow. Now, we go to the Pentagon. The Pentagon now to test a second near space strike craft. Now, this is what they're doing. They have the ability now with hypersonic craft that go up and they skim at the upper reaches of the atmosphere, can go, I don't know, Mach 6, Mach 10, a lot.
Mach 13.
Oh, really? Fast, okay?
Fast.
So anywhere on the planet within an hour is available to them to hit them with conventional warheads. And,
Right.
of course, nuclear too. But, but the thing is that, Habib is there and the guy lays the target and he's over and we got intel and push the button and they don't need this Predator Reaper drone thing anymore. They just launch them from Kansas and boom.
Right.
So, and if they can,
They will.
They will. That's exactly what's going on. Now, Putin is going out saying, you know what? I'm proposing a Russian and European Union combining of our currencies. The Russian, we'll join the European Union. We'll use the euro.
Right.
And then their currency is linked to the renminbi. Is that what they call the Chinese currency?
Right.
They've already done that. So it's kind of, everybody but the dollar, everybody but the Federal Reserve, everybody but the United States. You think
Right.
this isn't going to happen? It's already happened. This is what we're talking here about. There's some places in northeastern Arizona's got some, nice land. You think I'm kidding? So now, what's the counter to this? Well, Iceland has elected already ordinary folk to draft a new constitution. They are totally just defaulting on any of their debt. Yeah, Germany, it sucks to be you. You bought our bonds, well, tough.
Right.
So they are totally. They went in the phone book and they go you, and you. And there's the sparsely populated volcanic island is holding an unusual election this last Saturday, to select ordinary citizens to cobble together a new charter, an exercise in direct democracy born out of the outrage and soul searching that followed the nation's economic meltdown. So then the Chinese government this weekend to make an urgent announcement. Now, this announcement was to be like 1 o'clock this morning, okay? And I've been searching to see what, this big announcement they had, and basically it goes down to this. South Korea and the U.S., you're bringing in your aircraft carrier, the George Washington, coming here and doing an exercise, and you go sit there and they're shooting artillery off the coast of North Korea and the Yellow Sea out there, just,
Right.
just doinking them. For what? It's the same thing that Clinton was doing with bombing whatever, blue dress. It's distraction. And they're going to keep playing this game until they got the Third World War on them. Yeah, that'll get them a distraction.
They have to have a distraction.
Oh, these guys are just, they're killing me literally.
There's too much to cover up, Bernie. The economy is tanking. They can't have the public waking up to that.
Oh, no, they're going to. It's going to, that's one thing we're going to do for Freedom Summit. You stay tuned. We'll talk about that at the bottom of the second hour. Now, that computer meltdown left Australia without cash. A freak computer glitch, it's always a glitch, at Australia's biggest bank froze cash machines and left millions of people struggling to access their money. I'm sorry. It's a bank holiday, according to the ATM.
Yeah.
So this, it's not like it's going to happen. It's already happening.
And it's coming here.
And then what's Dr. Paul advocating? He's going, look, quit extending the public debt. Quit raising the ceiling on the debt. All you said this new Congress and new Republican Senate coming in. He's going, hey, quit extending the debt ceiling. Problem solved. Quit funding the war. Problem solved. Quit the Democrats came in and what was it? 06 with Pelosi
Right.
and them. What's the first thing they did? They kept funding the wars.
Right.
This is you want solutions, simple solutions. Now, what I want to get, the other thing before we get to Jack, you're next. They're going to steal your pensions. They already are doing it in Europe. France is the latest. They are taking your pensions. And that's where the money is now. That's what they're going to do. Silver is on record demand. They're running out. That's going to go up. The nuclear scientists in Iran are getting nailed. We got the WikiLeaks cables that we'll be talking about later and tomorrow, the next day. Oh, that's all coming out. And when we come back, the housing problem in 3 pictures from Jack Gregson. You stay right there. We'll be right back. This is just tip of the iceberg. This is just what's on Freedom's Phoenix. Dang.